International Day of Rural Women 2025. Rural women feed the world, yet they are often the most food insecure. It sounds paradoxical, but it's true. Women are the backbone of agriculture, food systems, and environmental stewardship, yet they face systemic inequality every single day. This October 15th, we celebrate the International Day of Rural Women. Last year the theme was Rural Women Sustaining Nature for Our Collective Future, Building Climate Resilience, Conserving Biodiversity, and Caring for Land towards Gender Equality and Empowerment of Women and Girls. As of now, the official theme for 2025 has not yet been announced. Regardless of the theme, the focus remains clear, recognizing the critical role rural women play in food systems, climate resilience, and sustainable development, and the urgent need to support their empowerment. The hidden backbone of global food systems. Rural women do it all. From planting and harvesting crops, caring for livestock, to processing, preparing, and distributing food, their work feeds families, communities, and even the world. Yet, they often earn less than men, have limited access to land, credit, education, technology, and decision-making power. If women had the same access to productive resources as men, farm yields could increase by 20 to 30%, feeding an additional 100 to 150 million people. Every year, female-headed households experience income losses of 8% due to heat stress and 3% due to floods, compared to male-headed households. Even a 1 degree Celsius increase in long-term average temperatures reduces the total incomes of female-headed households by 34% relative to male-headed households. COVID-19 and climate crises have worsened food insecurity. In 2020, 2.37 billion people worldwide did not have enough to eat, 20% more than the year before. Droughts in Africa, floods in Asia, and heat waves in Latin America disproportionately impact rural women, yet they continue to innovate solutions that sustain their communities. Rural women are not just survivors, they are leaders. They practice sustainable agriculture, plant drought-resistant seeds, manage soil organically, and lead reforestation efforts. Indigenous women bring invaluable ancestral knowledge to biodiversity conservation. For instance, women-led cooperatives in India's Himachal Pradesh have developed terrace farms conserving water and soil. In Kenya, women in dry lands have adopted drought-resilient crops and water harvesting techniques, ensuring both income and food security. This shows that investing in rural women is not charity, it's smart development. Supporting rural women is central to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Zero hunger, SDG 2, gender equality, SDG 5, climate action, SDG 13. Women produce about half of the world's food, yet face systemic barriers. The UN Women Report, Beyond COVID-19, a feminist plan for sustainability and social justice, calls for rebuilding food systems from the bottom up, empowering rural women with resources, skills, and leadership opportunities. If women had equal access to land, technology, and finance, global farm productivity could rise by up to 30%. This could reduce global undernourishment by 17%, feeding millions more. Investing in rural women strengthens communities. When women earn income, they invest in nutrition, education, healthcare, and infrastructure, creating a ripple effect of sustainable development. The International Day of Rural Women was first proposed at the Fourth World Conference on Women Beijing 1995 and officially recognized by the UN in 2007. The first observance was in 2008, celebrated annually on October 15th, right before World Food Day, highlighting women's role in agriculture and food security. Global initiatives, including the UN Food Systems Summit and the Feminist Plan, emphasize giving rural women equal benefits for their productivity, access to land, finance, technology, and leadership opportunities. How to observe the day. Support rural women by 1. Recognizing and celebrating women in your community, contributing to agriculture and food production. 1. Supporting programs providing education, finance, and technology. 1. Advocating for inclusive policymaking that ensures women have a voice in local and national decisions. 1. Sharing stories using hashtags NUS International Day of Rural Women and Rural Women. Ask yourself, do I know a woman whose work feeds families and communities? How can I help amplify her voice? Challenges faced by rural women are immense: poverty, inequality, climate impacts, and exclusion. But their solutions are even bigger: innovation, resilience, knowledge, and leadership. Supporting rural women is essential for ending hunger, combating climate change, ensuring sustainable development, advancing gender equality. When rural women thrive, communities, ecosystems, and nations thrive too. Rural women are unsung heroes of our food systems and climate solutions. When we empower a rural woman, we empower a family, a community, and the planet itself. This October 15th, celebrate rural women, support their livelihoods, amplify their voices, and commit to a world where good food is for all, and no one is left behind.